The RSO renewal process is completed through CubConnect. The registration is set to open on the second Monday of April and will close on the second Friday of September. Any member who is tagged in the organization roster in a position that has all administrative access will be eligible to renew the organization. It is important to note that the person who completes the renewal will be automatically assigned to the primary contact for the organization. Additionally, although over the summer period it is sometimes easiest for the faculty staff advisor to complete the renewal, we encourage the student leaders for each RSO to take the responsibility of updating the information for their organization. Before you begin the renewal, you should ensure you have the current constitution or bylaws for your RSO, as well as know who the past and present president, treasurer, and faculty staff advisor are. We begin on Bruce Baer's CubConnect homepage, and we're going to renew the test page organization. When we get to the test page's homepage, we can review all information that is presented to the public. It is important to take a quick look over this page to ensure you are aware of what will be presented and what might be shown should an answer be left blank. If you are considered an administrator of your page, you will click on Manage Organization in the top right corner of the page. When a registration process is active, this blue notification line will appear on the page. You can quickly access the registration from here. It also gives you the due date for this registration. When you are ready to begin the renewal, click on the blue Re-register this organization button. This begins the registration process. The first page gives you any instructions you might need to complete the renewal and will include notes from student life pertaining to the renewal, RSO fair, etc. On the second page, you can update information about your organization. We encourage you to update as much of this page as you can, as we are directing all incoming students to CubConnect to find RSOs they might be interested in. If you have social media pages, please include them. Meeting times and locations will appear as no response if they are left blank. Even if your time or location changes for each meeting, we encourage you to put to be determined or changes each meeting. The third page allows you to choose categories for your organization. If your RSO has been tagged with categories in the past, these will already be populated in the Assigned Categories column. Categories are ways that others can find your organization. You might be an academic RSO, so it would be important to choose academic. Maybe you fit into a couple of categories. Make sure that you choose as many as you feel fit your RSO. The fourth page is your organization's picture. This picture can be a logo or a group photo, depending on what you choose. The fifth page is where you can update your current roster. It's important that you spend time to ensure your offices are tagged correctly on this page. The system will not allow you to continue if you do not have a president, treasurer, and faculty staff advisor tagged in the roster. Test page does not have a treasurer checked. We'll fulfill that requirement in a moment. Here you can add or remove members, and as long as you have at least 6 members on your roster, the system will allow you to continue in the registration process. Test page does not have a treasurer listed, so I'll add the student life email to our roster to complete the requirements. After adding student life, the treasurer check at the top has now been marked complete. When we review renewals, we ensure that there are not duplicates for president, treasurer, or faculty staff advisor. You should check through your roster to edit the position assignment for past officers that are tagged so there are no duplicates. Here we'll change and remove Jacqueline Austin from president and tag Jacob Turnez as president instead. Before you move to the next page, note any roster changes made on this page will overwrite what is currently on the roster. If you submit your renewal and begin to make changes to the roster before Student Life completes their final approval of the renewal, all the changes you made in the interim will be overwritten. You're required to upload the current constitution or bylaws on the next page. Most of the time, these documents are the same from year to year. Each document is reviewed before the submission is approved. If the document upload is not the current version of the Constitution or bylaws, it will be sent back for review and resubmission. The next page covers the available student life mailboxes. If your organization has a mailbox it no longer wants, you can tell us and we will release the mailbox for reassignment. If you would like a mailbox, you can also indicate that to us and we will assign them based on availability. If you don't know your mailbox number, that's perfectly fine. The mailbox number will be indicated in the final approval message. The final step is confirmation of your on-campus full-time faculty staff advisor. This will be cross-referenced with the person tagged on your roster. You are given one more chance to review all the pages, should you choose, and then you are ready to submit. You can choose to print your submission in PDF format so you have a copy of the information you entered. You are also able to delete the submission and start over. If at any time you have to leave the renewal process, your progress is saved and you are able to go back into the submission. Here we'll go back to Bruce's home page before we hit submit. If you click on the account menu bubble in the top right corner, it'll open up a menu drawer where one option is submissions. On the My Submissions page, you'll choose Organization Registrations, and from there you'll choose the I icon under Actions. This will take you back into the In Progress submission for you to pick up where you left off. Now we'll click Submit to finish the registration. Congratulations, you've submitted your RSO renewal. The submission will be reviewed by Student Life and either approved or denied with comments on changes that need to be made.